got sold out.
Banks got bailed out.
We 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 got sold out. Banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
Banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
Banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
Banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
Banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
Banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
Banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
Banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
We got sold out. All right, everyone, what I want to do is welcome you to something called a flash mob. These are people who are here who are sick and tired of money being funneled into banks for all of these ridiculous practices while poor people are trying to struggle on a day-to-day basis. CitiBank has a particularly huge amount of student loans that it cares for. How many people are students here? How many people, the student loans that you have, there is interest that is regularly charged on your loans? So we have this problem where we're told that we're supposed to be able to go to school and get an education and then find a good paying job. But what happens is we go to school and we are saddled with debt coming out of it. There's about $1 trillion in student loan debt that students are experiencing right now. And CitiBank is directly responsible for that. So what I want to ask is, do you think that we have a right to be here?
Yes.
Do you think that CitiBank's practices of adding interest again and again and again to student loans is despicable?
Yes.
What I do want to also ask is, do you think that it is the CitiBank heads at the top that are part of the problem and not the people who are necessarily staff members here?
Yes.
So what I want to do is encourage the people who are staff members here to support this struggle. These are people in your community. These are students, your children, your friends, your family members who are here. And what we're trying to do is say, we want a different kind of society where education is provided. That we don't have a yoke around our neck because we want to get an education. How many are feeling that? So we are currently participating in this bank flash mob here in CitiBank in the lovely West Village of New York City. So I encourage y'all, maybe what we can do is get some different impressions of what you would like to see in getting an education that's fully funded, or a different way that we use money in society. I want to encourage folks to use this as basically a speaking place for having a different way of viewing our participation together. So does anyone want to start out? Anyone have a specific bank loan experience? Or does anyone want to share how it's difficult for you to get an education right now? Please get us started out.
All right, hi. I owe CitiBank probably about $100,000 before interest. I am $120,000 in debt. I'm 21 years old. As of June, my monthly payments will be $1,600, which I personally, as a 21-year-old, will be responsible for. Okay, my parents agreed to let me take out these loans because as far as they were concerned, I should have the best education possible, but none of us could have realized the gravity of the situation. And by the time you realize it, it's too late.
CitiBank at 555.
In fact, my parents had to take out, I had to take out a new life insurance plan because my debt was so high that if I were to die, it would default on my parents and they wouldn't be able to handle it. So, I mean, just to give you a sense of the gravity of it.
Please share your thoughts.
I just graduated this past May.
Time out. Congratulations. Protest outside the branch. No cameras are allowed inside.
I just graduated this past May, and
Thankfully, we're asking you to protest outside, but you cannot.
Keep going, Amanda.
and I find it disgusting that I say I only have $30,000 in debt before interest. Only $30,000. That's disgusting because $30,000 is pocket change out of CEOs, like daily, or I don't even want to know what their incomes are.
I kind of ask you, you could do this outside but not inside the branch.
Anyway, we're also here for a reason, because we recognize that people who are working here right now are part of the working class. They are part of the 99%. We aren't here against you. We are here to recognize that we are here in solidarity with you, and that this is not acceptable because your tax dollars went to your CEO's bonuses. And I think you deserve that money. So I don't mean to disrespect you, but this is a day of action, and we would like you to be a part of it.
Woo!
Is there anyone else who would like to share some thoughts about why you're here?
Yeah, I'm here for something else, not a student. I'm here to make the point that CitiBank is part of the massive financial sector investing in destroying our environment, in polluting our waters, in deforesting our rainforests, in pipelines, in dirty fuel. And I want CitiBank to stop greenwashing and clean and green, come out clean and green, not all wash green. So please take the environment into consideration when we do these actions. That's our life support. Without the tree, if we're trimming branches and the tree falls over, it's pointless.
Right now, the United States is a nation that relies on consumers to function. We no longer have the strong industrial base that we once did. We rely on consumers. Guess what? We're not going to be consuming. When we are straddled with this debt and struggling to pay for that, to pay for food, and to pay for rent, it's not sustainable. Our government and these corporations need to realize that this generation will cause the economy to sink even deeper and deeper into devastation because of these corporations and the schools that allow these loans to get taken out.
In addition, exact numbers, CEOs now make on average 350 times the average worker's income. 350 of you would work and make what they make in a year. Can you just acknowledge that? And this is a free, we consider, as Americans, we consider ourselves free. What exactly is free right now? Because I'm pretty sure just to live right now, we are barely affording it. And I know people who are not in as fortunate of a situation as I am. And I'm someone with debt, but I am not homeless. I know someone who is facing foreclosures, facing evictions, because they had predatory lenders come to their houses. Miss Ward in Bed-Stuy had people break into her home and nail an eviction letter to her bedroom door. When are our rights as human beings going to actually happen? When are we going to be treated like people and not be seen as numbers on paper? And that's why we're here. Because we are people. We are the people associated with those numbers.
I want for us to take a little time out and do a reality check as well, for us to see how exactly this bank is situated, for us to come in feeling like we have a sense of flexibility in our lives, maybe a sense of jubilation for having so much wealth. We see that there's a wealth management sign. How many of you have a bunch of wealth that you can manage? Yeah, there's no wealth here. There are people who are on these different signs. You know, my experience unicycling and listening to my headphones. My experience doing, I don't even know what that woman is doing.
Jump rope.
My experience looking at some far off exoticized place with binoculars. And my experience swimming with my 85-year-old friend who likes to wear purple hats. What we have is, whenever you come into a CitiBank, whenever you come into a Bank of America or a Chase or any of the other banks, there's this sense that you are welcome here and that everything is okay. We don't get asked by people who work at the banks, listen, what do you think about this economic crisis? What do you think about the fact that people are being kicked out of their homes while those at the top of society are given all of the flexibility that they want in order to take cruises, in order to buy all of these luxury gifts? And so I just want to say, there's a way that places like this give this entirely distorted view about what is exactly going on. There's a way that the name CitiBank is not actually a place for city dwellers. We're coming in here because, in a sense, we're trying to raise some issues with some fellow New York City members about this bank being a mirage rather than a place where people can talk about real economic issues. And so what I want to ask is, wouldn't it be great if we were to actually have ways that there were signs around a bank that said, hey, are you pissed off about the economy? Let's try and figure out a way how to solve it from the bottom up. Or, hey, are you pissed off that a person in Brooklyn had an eviction notice that was nailed on their bedroom door? What we want to do is try and crack a little bit of the shell of this facade that there is an American dream, that we have all of these different possibilities, that we have all of these different opportunities. That is exactly a nightmare, as many people have said in the past. And so for people to come here and to really crack that shell and to start talking real issues, this is what democracy is. Democracy is not this vague, ambiguous thing that politicians tell us to do every 4 years, but it is a daily practice of treating each other with respect and treating each other with dignity and talking to each other like we're adults. Not like we're infantilized when we come to a bank. Not like my weekly groceries get me closer to my yearly getaway. I don't have the money for a yearly getaway. I can't afford my weekly groceries. What do we do with that? How do we put that on a bank wall and start talking real with each other?
Closing the doors!
We are out of our minds. Wait, no, we're not. You're out of your mind. I'm sorry. I'm not doing this.
We would like to leave now. We would like to ask you a couple of questions. We would like to leave now. We would like to leave
We are allowed to leave. We are allowed to leave. What's going on? Wait a second. We are allowed to leave. What are you letting go? You told them. They asked me to leave a couple times. We were not. We were not given an official warning by a member of the NYC. We would like to leave now. This is a private property. We would like to leave now. We would not take this on a deposition that you were trespassing. We would like to leave now. No, ma'am. I'm saying no. Oh, hey. Right there. Wait, you don't have to push your age. It keeps on pushing me. Stay right there. You don't have to push your age anyway.
What you want is for us to respectfully and peacefully do that now.
No, it's too late. They asked you to leave. They asked you to leave, correct? What's your name? What's your name, sir? Yeah, right. Sir, what is your name? Hi, folks. Hi. This is our group? This is our group. We need
Yeah, they're keeping us in the bank, you know. White shirts are here. Yeah, what's my name? Get my hands in the bank.
I just got money from you. I'm
No, I'm leaving now. Just tell them. Thank you.
No, you're not leaving. We asked you to leave your job. Not a chance
They didn't ask us to.
Who's in charge here? I am.
Lieutenant Esposito?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all under arrest. So I'm asking you to please step over here. You step over here, and I will announce it to everybody, okay? Everyone that was in this group, I want you to step over here, please.
We just want to say that for the record, we were not given any official warning.
Okay, I want you to then we'll discuss that over here.
We would be arrested. There was never
any statement of arrest.
I'm asking you to
There was
please
never any statement of arrest.
Please step over to the left. Okay? Please step over to the left. Please step over here. In time. Okay, if you don't want to do it, that's fine, we'll arrest you right here. I'm asking you to step over there, we can work this out.
You can't do anything right now, okay? Right now, what we would like you to do is for everybody to stand over here.
Let's work it out.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Get a legal aid.
They're saying they can arrest us. They're gonna arrest us. They're gonna arrest us.
I just want for you all to know that what they're doing is illegal right now.
What's
Can I get everyone to write their names right now, please? Just please write your names.
Someone call the National Lawyers Guild?
Yeah, they're calling.
Okay.
I have their number also.